Yo, what's going on, guys? Today is the freaking day. Today's episode 2 Road to Dream Game Setup. Hopefully you guys like the intro. I tried to put as many like best shots that I could get. It was kind of hard to do, but I finally got it. And I'm kind of in the rush right now because like yesterday was my mom's birthday, and today we're gonna leave to like somewhere special, you know, like dinner and all that. So I need to change out of this and all that stuff later on, but I'm gonna need to kind of rush this video. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and like it's freaking final here. And today I'm kind of explaining like all the parts I got, why I got him and all that stuff, and just, you know, show you guys how my computer works, how my setup looks currently. I just love it, dude. It looks so freaking clean. But just look, this is the aftermath. Like, look at all these boxes, dude. What the fudge? Like, it's actually kind of big. Like, I'm 5'8". It's like, it's like getting there, dude. Like, it's almost my height. Like, it's pretty crazy how many parts came. But yeah, let's get into the video, dude. Hope you enjoy, and smash that like button, dude, if you want to see episode 3 soon. But yeah, let's get it, boys. Yo, what's going on, guys? Reflex and time and today's the episode 2 of Road to Dream Game Setup. I don't know, let me know how this background looks. I think it looks kind of cool with my setup in the background, since we are talking about my setup. I'm not sure how good the quality is though, since I don't have like that natural sunlight that I usually get, which I think is honestly amazing. So I'm using like a different light, so that's why it looks kind of different. I look kind of like a different skin color. Like, I look more yellowish. I don't know, but let me know how you guys think of this. I might do this more often. I don't think it's gonna be permanent because I like the sunlight a lot more, but you know, this might be every once in a while. And you know, it does have my setup in the background. I think it looks really clean and it's cool. But anyways, let's get into the video. So basically, like I said, I'm gonna be talking about like all the parts I got specifically. That way, if you guys want to build like a similar build or whatever, or like you just want to know, I'm basically explaining all that stuff. And I kind of already gave you guys a look with it, but basically the stuff I added in case you guys didn't know with my PC, I built all of it. So I'll be showing you like kind of explaining all the parts I got for it, my keyboard and mouse, which I made a separate video on that if you want to see that. But that's that. And my monitor, that's like the newest thing that I got. So that's basically what I got for my setup, and I'm just gonna be like talking about each part in my PC a little bit more. But first off, let's talk about the case, because I think it's really important. Now, I think my case is like perfect. Like I got like a pretty good one. Like, you can get cases for like over $100 and all that stuff. They come with a lot of features. They have like a nice clear panel, and they have like LED lights and all that. But like, you know, nobody's gonna really spend $100, especially when you're building like a budget PC. My PC ended up being like $700, $800, $600. I don't even know yet, but you know, it's kind of like a lower, like a mid-end PC, so I couldn't spend like $100 on a PC case. But I am really happy with the one I got. It has like all the features I wanted. One, it looks really nice. Like, it looks really nice. It doesn't just look like a box or something like that. You know, it has a little bit more like dimensions, and I think it just looks really nice. 2, it fit all the components I needed. 3, it has LED lights, which is actually a really good plus. And I think the only color for them is red, but like I said, mentioned before, my setup is gonna be black and red mostly, so it really goes really nice. And like, it just looks really nice, and it has a clear side panel, or like, it's not full clear, but it's like most of it. So that's what I really like, because you know, I wanted a side panel, but you know, I didn't want to spend $100 on a case. This one ended up being like about $49.99. I'll be putting in the link in the description down below. And like, if you're building like a budget PC, you could even go for like a case that costs like $30 and all that, but you're not gonna get some of the features like a clear side panel, LED lights, and all that stuff. So I decided to spend a little bit more, but you know, I think it's really worth it, really awesome, and I really love it. 50 bucks, awesome. It comes with all the things I needed, and it's just perfect. Alright, so the second thing we're gonna talk about is the motherboard, which is like the mom. It's like, you know, a really big part of the computer. I ended up getting the MSI Tomahawk B350 by AMD. I just basically got it because, you know, it goes really good with the CPU I got, which I'm gonna be talking about a little bit about later on in the video. But it's just really nice. Again, it includes LED lights, red LED lights, so that's like a really good plus. And it has like all the features that I wanted. It allows you to get like 2 graphics cards, I believe, which I didn't get at this moment, but maybe later on when I do want to upgrade, which is another thing. You have to look for like possible upgrades. So this PC, you know, is pretty good for upgrades if I want to upgrade it down the line, which is really nice. Like, if I want to add a second graphics card and really get, you know, the pixels out there, and really, you know, get like games that are running at really smoothly. So I can do that in the future, so that's really cool. It also has like other features, like it's VR ready, and like I said, it includes LED lights, which is like a really good plus. And like I said, I just fitted it with my components, and it also allows for like 64 gigabytes of RAM, which I will be upgrading later on and all that stuff. So I just thought it was really nice. It went really well with my CPU and all that stuff, so I thought it was really nice, and it was a plus. And it was about like $90-ish, $80-ish. You could go for a lot cheaper if you're gonna build like a custom PC, like really cheap, like low end, like under $500. Like, you could get one for like 60 bucks, 70 bucks. So like I said, this one included all the features I wanted, like LED lights, 64 gigabytes of RAM, 2 graphics cards, and all that stuff. So I thought it went really well. But you could also, like, you know, look around, and you could probably find one for like $70 if you want to like lower the price as much as possible. The third part, which is like kind of goes with like what I just said, the CPU, which is really important. I went with the Ryzen 7, or right here, Ryzen 7, really good. Ryzen 7 1700. I believe. It's really nice, really powerful, and this is where like I put most of my budget. Like this was like about $300, which is actually kind of scary. That's a lot of money for a CPU, but I did try to go high end for it. I believe it's like 8 cores, 16 threads, something like that. It's just really powerful. It's a beast, and the reason I got it was because, you know, I am gonna be focusing this build on like editing and like, you know, video making and a lot of stuff, because I am a YouTuber and I make videos every day. So I thought it was really important for me, and this PC is not mainly focused on gaming, which it could be. Like I said, later on I could get like 2 graphics cards, and I could really bump out like the gaming and all that stuff, perspective and all that stuff. But for now, I was really focused on like getting like really good rendering speeds and all that stuff. So this was really important, and you don't have to go this crazy. You could get like a Ryzen 5 1500, 1600, and it would do like just fine, and it's like $50, $100 cheaper. And I would recommend you go with that if you're not too crazy like me. But like I said, I put most of my budget on this, the CPU, and I just think it's really nice. It's Ryzen. It really goes good with my motherboard. And I just, you know, really want it to be like good. That way later on I don't really have to worry about it, and I could keep it for like a good amount of time before I have to upgrade it. And like I said, I spent most of my budget on it. It was like $300, which is really crazy. Like I said, if you're gonna build a PC, I recommend you probably not go there. You could go like really fine with the Ryzen 5, even with Ryzen 3, which I think is like the newest one they came out with. Like it's a lot cheaper. Like you could get those for like 150, 170, and I would really recommend you go there. And they still do pretty good for editing and rendering, all that stuff. But this one, you know, it's a little bit better. So for streaming, which is something I want to like branch out to like later in the future. Another important part is the graphics card. At first, my dumbass was not planning on getting a graphics card because I thought, you know, because some CPUs or some motherboards come with integrated graphics. They're not like the best, but they come with integrated graphics. And I was like, I thought like mine did. I thought like all of them did come with it, but mine didn't. And you know, I ended up having to buy a graphics card. I actually picked this up yesterday. I ended up picking the SSC GeForce GTX 1050 Ti by EVGA or something like that. It's really nice. It's 4 GB of DDR5 RAM, or like some, I'm not really good with like the parts or anything, but DDR5 memory or whatever. I heard that's pretty good. The person that I was buying it from said like it could run pretty good games. It could run like most games at 60 frames per second, and you know, it's pretty good. Like I said, I wasn't really planning this computer to be gaming, at least not yet. You know, I was thinking of upgrading it to gaming like later on, but I wasn't expecting to get a graphics card, but I ended up getting one, and this one's really nice. It also came with a free copy of Rocket League, which I wasn't really expecting, so that's really cool. I mostly play Rocket League on PS4, so that'll be cool to see, like, compare them and see like the difference. So I will probably be making a video on that later on. But I ended up going for this one. If you guys want to copy my build, whatever, like I said, it's really nice. If you're gonna go for like a gaming PC build instead of like editing, I recommend you like spend less money on the CPU and spend more money on the GPU. Even though most of the GPUs are kind of overpriced at the moment, because like something called like crypto keys mining or something like that, and like Ethereum. So I'm not really into that stuff, but like apparently like all I know is that they affected the price of the GPU, so they're kind of high at the moment. But there's still a couple of them that you can find that are like almost like what they used to be back then. I think it's like $20, a little bit more expensive. I got this one for like $170. If you guys were wondering, I picked it up at Best Buy. Like I said, it came with a copy of Rocket League, so that's pretty good. I'll try that out later on pretty soon, but that's the graphics card I went with. I don't really know much about the graphics card. I just know this one could run a couple games at 60 frames per second, and it's decent, so that's why I picked it up. But yeah, that's that. And then for the keyboard and mouse, which I made a video on, I got this thing. If you want to go like more specific, I made a like pure video on it, and it's really nice. This one actually I picked it up for 50 bucks. Whoa, I almost shocked it. And it comes with a keyboard, a mouse, and a mouse pad, so I think it's really good. It's also mechanical, and it has a backlight, red backlight, like I said. I really like the red for me, so it looks really clean. You can see it back here. Like, look how it sounds. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear this too good, but like I said, I made a video on it. If you want to get more like specifics on it, like I said, I will leave like all the links to everything I bought in the description down below if you guys want to go check it out. But like I said, mechanical, backlit, really awesome. Comes with the mouse, keyboard, and mouse pad. So everything I needed in one package for 50 bucks. If you're gonna build like any sort of setup, I really recommend you get this one. It also comes with the wrist. It's not wrist strap. It's not the best. A wrist thingy. I said a wrist strap. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's not the best. It's not the most comfiest, but it comes with it. I think it makes the keyboard look a little bit nicer, and it's a little bit comfy. All right, one of the last things I got was the power supply, whatever. I got the 500B by EVGA. Most of my things are from EVGA or like MSI. I don't even know. Ryzen, whatever, but it's 500 watts power supply. Came with everything I needed. It was really nice, and the cable management was probably one of the hardest parts about building your computer, but I finally got it, and it's really nice. I think it turned out really nice, and yeah, that's what I got. I think it's like bronze as well, so pretty good and all that stuff. But yeah, I think those are like all the parts I got. Like those are all the boxes I have, so I'm pretty sure that's everything I got. Last thing. Also the monitor that I got right here. It's a beautiful monitor. It's 21.5 inches. It's the Asus VS228, I believe. I'll just leave in the description down below in case I got it wrong. But it's really nice. I think it's HD 1080p. It's not 4K whatever, but you know, I am thinking of getting 2 more monitors of the same exact one later on, and I will have a triple monitor setup, and I think it's gonna look super clean. But for now I only got one because, you know, just to get it all started and all that stuff. It was like about $100. Like I believe right now it's like on a sale and it's like 90 bucks. So if you're planning on getting like a setup, I would definitely recommend you pick some of these up. You could get like 2 of them easily, 3 of them for like $300, like less than $300. Like that's like a steal. Like your setup will look so good. Like if you're under $1,000 budget, you could probably fit them in, like 3 monitors and like a really good, like a decent PC that could run like games at 60 frames per second, 1080p. I think that's like a really perfect setup. If you're like under $1,000 in budget, I would definitely recommend you going with like something similar with this, or you could just spend like a $300 on a really nice monitor, 4K and all that stuff. But like I said, I'm gonna try to go for like 3 triple monitor setup because I am gonna be thinking of streaming with the setup and all that stuff. So I think it's like it helps. It's beneficial. It's not like exactly that you need it, but I think it really helps. And if it's in the budget, why not? But those are basically all the parts. But I hope you guys did enjoy. This was episode 2 of Roberto's Dream Game Setup. And yeah, let's just be excited. Like there's still like I said, this is just the beginning of my setup. Like there's so many else things that I'm gonna do with this setup. It's just gonna be really sick. And if you haven't watched the previous episodes, I think there's episode 0, episode 1, definitely go check them out. Episode 0, I basically just like tell you guys all my plans and give you guys the setup, because like my setup has changed a lot from episode 0, so you guys could go check that out. It was only like 2 months ago or like 1 month ago, and I basically like, show you guys a room tour if you guys want to see my whole room, and I tell you guys like all my plans for the setup, and like it's coming together. Like it's just crazy how much is happening in these past couple months. It's just been really crazy, and thank you all so much for the support recently. And if you like this video, smash the like button. I'm very excited for episode 3. Like I said, many more things are coming. Like this is just the beginning. This is just the freaking beginning. I just want to emphasize that because this is just the freaking beginning. Like there's so many things that we're gonna do with the setup. It's gonna look super clean at the end, and I'm just really excited. Like I just can't wait. But like our room is gonna be so lit, and like I think there's gonna be like at least 5 more episodes coming out, and like dude, like oh my god. But this was probably one of the biggest episodes because I did add so many things to it. Like I said, my computer, the monitor, the keyboard, all that stuff, and like boom, like that's just crazy. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna have to leave because like I have to leave pretty soon. You know, like I said, it was my mom's birthday yesterday, so I have to go like, you know, like, I have to go out soon. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and so check out all my teammates, team merch, team links in the description as always. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. It's been me, Reflex, and I'm out. Peace.